Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Yesterday we had a very fun stream with Big Daddy Max, who lost to me in fantasy football. So we gave away 100 Apex accounts on the stream, which was really fun and exciting. Today, had some fun chats and took a trade. We're going to go and recap that now. This we're done to my 20, 50K Apex funded accounts. I'm ready for a rollover week and FOMC to be done. Let's go and get into today's stream. Yo, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Are we just going to do nothing until FOMC, and then once FOMC comes out, the PA is going to be so rapid, it's untradeable? Most likely, yes. We're going to chop until FOMC, and then it's going to go absolutely insanely volatile, and then we are going to do nothing. Fun. We can go ahead and pull up FOMC at 1. And then Conference of Pal at 1:30. We had housing stats come in at 7:30. But nothing until FOMC. FOMC is a big mover today, right? And it's like FOMC with rollover too. So I think a lot of people are just literally waiting for today, to be honest. I'd imagine the rest of the week it's a little bit more, maybe a little bit more juice through the rest of the week. And I think next week we're back to like normal volatility, I would think. That's my expectation at least. I had a fun stream yesterday, chat. Thanks for hanging out. Obviously it was a different feel than normal. But I honestly had a lot of fun. I'll be honest. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. It was fun to give away a bunch of accounts. Hopefully you got some of those. Hopefully you still have them. And y'all can thank Max for that. And he's a character, man. He's funny. I enjoyed having him on the stream. I obviously never do co-streams with people. I used to do it a lot, really through like Discord voice chats back in 2018, 2019. Haven't done it since then. So he's the first person I've had on my stream in 6 years, 7 years. But it was a good time. He did have me thinking about the 15-minute opening range breakout, though. I will say I'm thinking about it. It's basically like an IB. It's an IB trade just in 15 minutes instead of an hour. And I'm going to watch it today. We'll watch it and see if anything happens with it. I'm not planning on doing it as an actual breakout. I think I'll do the 15-minute, like a retest like I would trade IB. It's hard to trade and do a co-stream. Yeah, incredibly hard. I mean, I did it on Top Step a couple times, if y'all remember back then, the Top Step TV or whatever. I did it a few times, and it's just challenging. It's you're trying to like keep up with the conversation, keep up with the chat, keep up with the charts, keep up with someone else. It's just adding a whole nother variable that's just like a lot. Shockingly, chat, not a terrible amount of blobs. If you like all things considered, we didn't really have that many more people in here, and there wasn't really that many blobs. Like there was for sure some annoying people, but like overall, from like a big picture perspective, it was not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. I expected Blobfest 2025 also. Essentially like a gigolo convention or something. Gigolo? Is that the right word there? That's like the weird rocker people, right? Not the male prostitute. I don't remember what the actual word there is, but it's I'm looking for like the clown people is what I was looking for. Whatever that is called is what I was going for. Okay, yeah. This is what I was thinking of, the juggalo. I don't know what I said, but this is the Blob convention. Oh, it's a hip-hop group, not a rock group. Hip-hop group. Insane Clown Posse. So is Gigolo the wrong one? Gigolo is the wrong one. Gigolo is a male prostitute. My wife reminded me of a terrible story. It actually stemmed from this stream. If you remember, if you've been around a long time, are you hot? If you've been around a long time, you remember at my old office, I'd gotten a new camera lens that had a lot of like blur, like background blur essentially. And I was super excited about it. It was actually one of my very first like purchases for the stream as like a stream upgrade. It was a new camera lens. And there's actually a word in photography that like, there's an actual word for that blur, for the background blur. Anyways, my mom and dad came into town, and my mom was asking how the stream was going or whatever. This is like, I'm talking like 6 years ago, probably. My mom asked how the stream was going. I was like, it's great. I actually just got this new camera lens. And it's got great bukkake. Or something along those lines. And unfortunately, to my mother, I use the word bukkake instead of boca. And I just played it off as best as I could. Very unfortunate. I don't think, yeah. She also played it off very well, assuming that she didn't understand either. But yeah, it's tough, man. Tough scenes in 2020. Anyways, all that to say, if someone ever asks you what the camera blur is called on photography, you use the word bokeh, not bukkake. Okay? Anyways, the Guggalo or whatever, the clown people, that's the Blob Squad. That was long-winded. My goodness. Shouldn't have told that story. All right, rotating into overnight lows maybe. Are you going to try the orb this morning? I'm going to watch the orb. We've got 5 minutes till it's ready. As of right now, the 15-minute opening high is at 540 or so. 540, 75, and the low's at 72 and a quarter. Who was the guy on the stream yesterday? His name is Big Daddy Max. He's the guy beating fantasy football, which is why he gifted out 100 Apex accounts to our stream. That was our side bet. Whoever lost had to give out 100 Apex accounts. Got point of control down here at 80 now. Catching a little bit. Oh, man. Julia was in the room when I said that to my mother as well. My wife was in the room when I said that to my mother. She literally covered her mouth and ran out the room. So bad. So bad. All right. 15-minute opening range breakout. I don't know how to do it other than the fact that I would treat it like IB. There's probably someone out there that's got a whole orb strategy that's significantly more detailed than what I'm just talking about, but if we can get a nice solid close below, I will take the retest of 66. Granted, we are at the overnight lows in 50. Might be a bit up off of that, but we'll see. Why don't you trade manipulation reversals? Bro, there's a new word for a something with trading every week. The midnight liquidity sweep auction. Or why don't you trade the dealer gamma delta zeta figma ligma zone? Or why don't you play the SR flips? Or the fair value gap? Or the IB orb, ORB, IB high-low sweep into the golden zone pocket with delta accumulating, distributing, wick-offing, bidding, asking, magneting. Yeah, into the murder zone, inversion block therapy. It's like, bro, it's just a support line, okay? Just call it a support line. Yeah, the bukkake reversal. The spray and pray, if you will. The spray and pray strategy. I need to make a new trading strategy, chat. I've coined a ligma for a long time to the standpoint that people actually use the word ligma, meaning a delta divergence. Therefore, I think it was a success. I think we need another one. And it doesn't need to be as funny as ligma, but I think we introduce a sniper killer zone or something like along those lines. I mean, bukkake is so aggressive, dude. That is such an aggressive word. Like, there's no world where that word is just not incredibly aggressive. Ligma at least is like kind of funny because of the Ligma jokes back in the day. Like, remember when Ninja was like the whole Ligma cancer thing? The bukkake breakout? I mean, it's just not. That's not it. That's not it. But we need to come up with a new strategy because I gotta get back in on all of these. I gotta stay relevant. I gotta stay relevant if people are talking about the manipulation reversal liquidity sweep zone gap. Mystical and intimidating. Wow, yeah, basically. Volatility vortex. Ooh, the gamma compression spiral. Low key, that kind of sounds legit. The annihilation block. Low key, I can see someone on Twitter actually writing that. The liquidity guillotine. Okay, any block over 100 is now called an annihilation block. We're just going to go ahead and coin that one real quick. Volatility vortex. I like that as well. But I need something a little better. But the annihilation block is definitely getting coined. ICT probably already has that trademarked. Okay. Speaking of ICT, I saw that, let me see the exact name before I talk crap. Let me see the exact name. I'm not talking crap on ICT either. Okay. We have inner circle trading. Tori just presented the trend line circle. It feels a little close. The trend line circle is her new course, or maybe her old course. I don't know. It's $1,000. Wow. And I like inner circle more than the trend line circle as far as naming goes. Inner circle is a little bit more personal. Yeah, maybe we create the outer circle. I don't know. I've never talked to Tori. I don't have any actual beef. I just thought the naming was funny. Do we have any annihilation zones on the chart? There's one at 420. There's an annihilation zone at 420, chat. Oh god, I forgot about turtle soup. Is that ICT's or someone else's? That's a silly name. I feel comfortable telling that to ICT as well. Turtle soup is a silly name. The annihilation circle. I think that my head is just in the gutter from the get-go today. Us having the conversation about juggalos or gigolos or whatever the right word is and the bukkake situation is just put my head in the bad spot. But annihilation circle is just not good. For sure demonetized today, probably, man. Unfortunately. I can't wait for another shadow ban for 3 months. What about the triangle of doom? Turtle soup is the same thing as the liquidity reversal the other dude was talking about. Let's just go ahead and say something. It should be very apparent, chat. It should be very apparent. 99% of things out there, if it's someone's quote unquote strategy that they're selling you, 99% of the time it is just renamed. All right. It's just something that's been renamed, maybe a slight touch. But there's not really that many core new principles here, all right? Most everything is just renaming each other's crap. Annihilation zone is the same as a magnet, which could still be called order flow, which could still be called reading the tape or the DOM or whatever the hell. Like, bro, just remember, if it's got a catchy name, it sells more. Or if it's got a new name, it sells more. Oh, this must be the new cutting edge thing. Let me learn. Let me pay $1,000 for this shit. SMC Annihilation Zone. I love SMC. Smart Money Concepts. What a hilarious name, truly. We could call it PTT. Pro Trader Thoughts. Or PTS. PTS. Pro Trading Strategies. How has that not become a thing? SMC, Smart Money Concepts is a thing, but Pro Trading Strategies isn't? PTS would sell so much more than SMC. PTS, Pro Trading Strategies. My entry is your exit. That's all it's got to say. That's literally all it's got to say. And then that's 7 figures right there. That's 7 figures of alpha right there. PTSD. Pro Trading Strategies discovered. Matt giving the free alpha right now? I mean, literally, real talk, free alpha. PTSD, Pro Trading Strategies distributed. My entry is your exit. Seek liquidity, don't be it. What else we got? Seek liquidity, don't be it. My entry is your exit. Don't be a retail trader. It's got a pic. It's like one of those memes where it's like got a guy with like gray or like a balding head, and it's like retail trader, and then it's got some young dude that's like got a perfect comb over, a PTSD trader. Who do you want to be? Stay hard. That's right. I low-key think that this is Copilot. What is this? Oh, perfect. Okay. There it is. That's the cover of my course. No, I will not get that tattoo. That's valid. That's valid. Is it one-time payment or monthly sub? No, dude, of course it's only $999. But it usually is $4,999, but right now it's on sale for 80% off, so it's only $999. So it's only on sale for the next 3 hours, so make sure you buy it right away. At the end of this live stream, everybody who's watching right now can get it for 80% off for only $999. Yeah, and there's limited places. In fact, only the first 5 people who buy it right now in the next 2 minutes get it for $999. After that, it goes up to $4,999. And that's before tax, okay? So that's before tax, before shipping, all of those things. It's obviously a digital product, but we're still going to include shipping. So just, be careful. You got to act now. Act now. This is everything that my mentor delivered to me. I'm just reselling it, repackaging it, and giving it straight to you, okay? So right now is the time. Act fast, and we do offer Affirm and Klarma, or whatever it's called. So that's good news for you. Both of those are an option, but act right now. You gotta buy it right now. It's 80% off, and it's going up, okay? And let me just tell you, I am so excited to be dropping this, okay? I am so excited to be sharing all of my information, all of my alpha. I am so excited to be sharing all of my alpha with you for only $999. Because, it's normally $4,999, but it's 80% off right now for only the next 5 people. So if you're watching this webicon, then I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. There you go. There's every web conference that you've ever heard of. Oh, he's joking. My God, yes. Oh my God, yes. How is that not obvious? ChatGPT coming in clutch. I'll go ahead and download this somehow. For what it's worth, chat, we're right on the 15-minute OB line right now. Or opening range breakout, whatever it's called. It's at 66. The test of point of controls here is interesting. I think 75 is also interesting, depending on what buyers are going to do. Where's got point of control down here, but it's that's more interesting. I guess we had technically actually rejected the prior open, which is clean at 73. Untested wick here. I mean, it's going to be IB. Well, technically it's not IB. You're right. It's the previous IB. It is an untested wick, and it's right before IB is set. Yes, you are right. But low-key, a push into 420 and then into that annihilation block with a bid up into the untested wick. Kind of clean. Or the other way around. Close 440, test up into the untested wick, rotate into the annihilation block. Go untested, close here at 40, bid up into the untested wick, get short into the vortex of doom, straight to the annihilation block as an exit target. A good vortex of doom sell-off is just next level. Oh shoot, I got filled. I was literally typing a meme in Discord. Just for the what if. I don't like the block above overnight lows. We got a 20, 20, 30. That block is a very small annihilation block, but it might be hunting. A little bit of buyers maybe trying to come through. Down 5 points. At 50. There's the overnight lows. Down 7 points. Wanted more reaction. I'm gonna have to get it out if we run this wick. I mean, we haven't really run a prior high super cleanly other than this one candle. Other than that, we haven't run a prior high. So if we run the prior high, I'll get out. Anything about a good price for the Annihilation Course block, Matt? It'd be $420. It has to be. Didn't really do too much. We obviously, like, right at the lows, we barely swept it, bid it up a little bit. I would not be shocked for us to roll over. It's just like, where does it make sense for us to roll over at? Question, right? How much heat am I willing to take? We did not respect the untested wick. Maybe should have moved to break even right away, but it was like 2 points. It wasn't enough to like really do anything. Top tick stop so far. I'm like not. I've been getting wrecked this week. Wrecked meaning like yesterday I didn't take another trade. I was down 260 or 280 yesterday, which is not terrible. I'm definitely like living to fight another day here. It's just like nothing is clean. I've not had anything clean in a while, which is annoying. That's a setup that like I would normally take and normally is clean. And then I have my risk where like it makes sense to me of like we haven't run anything in a while. Do I really want to give this above like point of control? No. At sub 15 points, it's still a pretty freaking tight trade for NQ. And it rotates right back down. It's just like annoying. I'm just annoyed more than anything. I just got to get dialed, more dialed than I am. While still like I refuse to have super open-ended trades. So part of it, man. If my entries are not dialed, then my risk is gonna get has to be tight, right? Which is what it is. I mean, an overnight low entry at value area low, that's clean. If I didn't get in at the untested wick, the entry here is clean, and then I can give it 15 points and be in this trade still. That's trading, right? But I did not have the overnight low entry. I traded the untested wick, which is the more aggressive entry, which we've seen work plenty of times. But instead, I'm down 13 points, and it's making a very clean move off of 450 or the overnight lows, whatever you want to call it. So, part of it, man. But I'm going to get out of here. Good luck with FOMC, everybody. I don't really think I'll be trading the rest of the day. I'm not interested in FOMC. I'm ready for rollover week to be done, man. I'm ready for it to be done. So, good luck, everybody. Be smart, be patient. Good luck with the rest of your trading. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for the chats. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.